couple hundred models ever constructed, so owning one is a rare thing on its own. But what makes the LaFerrari really special isn't just that it's a Ferrari, or that there are only a few of them. This is actually a really well-designed and engineered vehicle. It's packed with a 6-liter V12 engine that is obscenely fast. It pushes the car to 60 miles an hour in under 3 seconds, so it's definitely one of the quickest cars on the road. Its high-performance capabilities, sleek styling, and incredible handling have earned the LaFerrari comparisons to the McLaren 675 LT. There's no denying that Drake loves his sports cars as much as he loves his luxury vehicles, and he's got excellent taste in fast whips. He's picked up his limited edition McLaren 675 LT in 2016 to celebrate the successful release of his album, Views. He snagged one of only 500 models made worldwide. It's a tribute to the famous McLaren endurance racer that came out in 1997 and features a lightweight body and aerodynamics that are made for high speeds on the track. The whole vehicle weighs only 2,910 pounds, a full 1,000 pounds less than a typical vehicle. Its 0 to 60 timing is around 2.8 seconds and tops out at 205 miles per hour. Drake spent a reported $500,000 on this high-performance sports car, and it blends in nicely with the standing collection, Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman. The Maybach name may have been popularized by Rick Ross, but the car maker has been a major figure in luxury vehicles. Unlike most of his other cars, the emphasis isn't on sport and speed, but comfort and quality. The Pullman model that Drake has is basically a semi-stretch limo. He's been seen in it going to events, with the driver of course, to fully appreciate the luxe experience. But just because the focus of this car is more on a smooth ride than a bunch of power, doesn't mean the car is weak. It's still got a V12 engine under the hood, and can definitely get up to speed pretty quickly. According to the owners of the Pullman though, when it gets up to speed, the engine makes an irritating noise, which almost counteracts the otherwise relaxing ride. The Pullman costs around $600,000, which sounds like a lot, but it's not gonna hurt Drake's net worth anytime soon. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. When it comes to sports cars, most rappers and celebrities will go for the most known names: Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche, those kinds of cars. But Drake has more refined taste than just defaulting to another everyday race car. Instead, he heads to a couple of the best car makers in the world for high-quality, super-fast cars: Mercedes-Benz and McLaren. The SLR is a combination between the two car makers and has resulted in a sleek, retro-style car modeled off of the notorious Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR that won the 1955 World Sports Car Championship before it was destroyed in a fiery crash. The new version focuses on the speed of McLaren and the classic look of the old SLR, but has a few updated details. It features a 5-liter V8 engine and is all hand-built, making this car a masterpiece in design. The model comes in a pretty wide range of prices, but since Drake's got the convertible version with a few extras, we'll guess he spent closer towards the upper range of price, nearly $800,000. Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. The $350,000 Aventador from Lamborghini is one of the ultimate sports cars for those with a few $100,000 to throw around. And if you're a major music star, you can feature the sleek convertible in a music video, which Drake did for the YG song, Why You Always Hatin'. The car even had its own line in the song: Lamborghini got me feeling like Christian Bale. Clearly a reference to just how Batmobile-like the Aventador really is. Drake is a big fan of hanging out at the open top while cruising with a friend, and seems to like chilling in the Roadster more than racing it around a track. And that's too bad, because this turbo-powered 6.5-liter V12 beast is a demon on the road, hitting 60 miles an hour from a dead standstill in just under 4 seconds. Its top speed of 270 miles an hour is crazy fast, so it might be better that the car spends most of its time in song lyrics and not on the road. Bugatti Veyron, Sang Noir Edition. Drake picked up his extremely limited edition Sang Noir Bugatti Veyron in 2010, only a year after signing to Lil Wayne's Young Money record label. The deal earned him a fast $2 million advance, and when the studio album Thank Me Later was released in 2010, Drake knew that money was going to be a sure thing for quite a while. And instead of saving too much of his income, he dropped even more than what the deal was worth on the Bugatti, $2.2 million. For that money, you should expect a lot, which is what the Veyron has to offer. It is incredibly high performance and is unbeatable when it comes to speed, literally. It's received the Guinness World Record for being the fastest road legal car in existence. The 16-cylinder engine features 4 turbochargers, an engineering combo that allows the car to reach a top speed of 268 miles per hour. There's obviously nowhere on public roads you can legally reach that speed, so to get the most fun out of it, you have to take it to the track to push it to its limits. The Sang Noir edition is ultra rare too. There were only ever 12 made. It features darker, smoother colors and a body that is reminiscent of a bird of prey, according to Bugatti's website. The Veil 16. The DeVille 16 is arguably the coolest car in Drake's collection, and that's saying a lot after all the vehicles we've seen this far. The fighter jet-inspired hypercar is straight out of Dubai and claims to be the fastest car in the world. The massive 12.3-liter V16 quad-turbo engine is impressive under the sleek bodywork. When the car was debuted at the Dubai Motor Show in 2013, the makers claimed it had a 0 to 60 of 1.8 seconds and a top speed of 350 miles an hour. It's a bold claim and probably not entirely correct, seeing as the Guinness World Record holder for fastest street legal car is the Veyron. But with that V16, it won't be that far behind. Drake dropped a reported $2.2 million on the DeVille 16 in 2018, not including any customized specs or the Dubai to Toronto delivery. He didn't waste any time showing it off either, because it made a guest appearance in his music video for the hit song, I'm Upset. Brabus 850. One of the most unique cars in Drake's massive collection is the Brabus 850. If you've never heard of the brand before, don't worry, you're not alone. It's not as common as a Porsche or Bentley, but that doesn't make it any lower quality or less powerful. The Brabus is more of a luxury vehicle than a sports car, but that doesn't mean that it isn't fast. In fact, its stats challenge even the best sports car. The bi-turbo engine can hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds and hit a top speed of 217 miles an hour, the same as the Lamborghini Aventador. For a luxury car to get those numbers, it has to have a crazy engine under the hood. The 6-liter engine isn't massive, but it's modified in such a way that it generates 839 horsepower, which is enough to get it to its top speed. And considering that it's less than $200,000, that's some decent speed for a bargain. Bentley Mulsanne. Drake's Bentley Mulsanne is a heavy, wide 4-door sedan that has a whole different vibe from the rest of his collection. Most of his cars are heavy on speed and performance, while this model relies more on a luxurious ride and complete comfort. Released in 2010, the Mulsanne is just entered production for good in 2020, so it's good that Drake already owns his. Because it's a luxury car, the focus is not really on the speed, but a top speed of 190 is nothing to laugh at. It does take around 5 seconds to hit 60, but even that is respectable considering the average 0 to 60 is around 8 seconds. And the Mulsanne only cost Drake somewhere in the neighborhood of $400,000. Rolls-Royce Phantom. One of the most popular luxury vehicles in the rap world, the Rolls-Royce Phantom, is an $800,000 powerhouse of a vehicle that's meant to create a luxurious ride with a hint of excitement. The 7-liter 12-cylinder engine is a monster under the hood, which it needs to be to pull around the full 5,600 pounds of the vehicle around. Drake is especially proud of this ride in his collection and has shared tons of photos and videos on social media featuring the Phantom, and many people agree that it's the best Rolls on the market. The Hotline Bling singer had a few add-ons and customizations put in before he took it home. He's got the all-white version, but he had the Starlight ceiling interior installed as well. Usually, that feature only comes in the black edition, but we guess Drake gets what he wants, even from Rolls-Royce. Lamborghini Gallardo. Drake only has a couple of Lambos in his collection, but he definitely has the right ones. The Gallardo has the classic Lamborghini shape and sleekness that the brand is known for, and as a sports car, this vehicle is made for speed. The V10 engine is larger than most cars, but slightly smaller than the extra impressive V12 of the Aventador or his LaFerrari. Those two fewer cylinders don't do much to slow the car down. The Gallardo is quick, with 560 horsepower, throwing the car to 60 miles an hour in under 4 seconds. It also reaches an amazing top speed of over 200 miles an hour. The model was only in production for a few years, but it made a big impact during that time. This car costs around $300K, and Drake joins Diddy and Justin Bieber as a proud Gallardo owner.